there's I think it's in the I Ching, the Chinese book of divination,
Mm.
that there's a concept of a mountain. I think it's a mountain with a lake. I forget the actual trigrams that go into it, but the story, the meaning that I pulled from it is like if you have a hierarchical structure, it is important that the top of the structure takes care of the bottom of the structure. So whether we're talking, you know, billionaires versus working class versus, poverty level people, or we're talking knowledge-based scientists versus, blue collar workers, flat earthers, whatever, like whatever it is, whether we're talking intellect versus somatic in the body, the emotions and then the body and then the instincts, like
Oh, nice. Yeah, I wasn't thinking of that.
everything. Thank you. Everything that sees itself as higher has to take care of and engage with the lower for the system as a whole to be healthy. And whenever the higher tries to alienate itself from the lower, or even they don't even have to be higher and lower. It could be they could be side by side, different ways of knowing, different ways of being in the world.
Mm.
Everything needs to be able to communicate and share information, I
Mm.
think. And the
Mm.
moment that one side feels like it doesn't have to care about making sure the other side understands the worldview or feels taken care of, or that it's the needs of one are superseding the needs of the other, you create a split that then, if you are in a hierarchy and you are further up, you're dependent on on whatever's below you, and you
Yeah.
need to make sure
Yeah.
that they're happy. I mean, or you end up with a revolution, which is painful, or you end up with the things supporting you falling out from underneath you
Yeah.
and you toppling from your high tower because you're not,
Yeah.
it's like some of the more conspiracy based views, which I won't weigh into whether they're right or wrong, but the idea of like the super wealthy are going to build bunkers and I don't know, I got switched on my screen here. Hang on. There we go. They're going to build bunkers and they're going to like retreat to these island hideaways, and the rest of us are going to like kill each other in post-apocalyptic, Mad Max warfare,
Yeah.
and somehow these rich people are going to be okay. Like they're not going to be okay. Like it's just it it creates this split where there isn't one. And you can't you can't run away from that. The solution is not to run away from that. The solution is to turn towards it. And whether we're talking the super wealthy and the down to the poorest people, or we're talking our own conscious mind and the suffering parts in our unconscious that we ignore,
Mm.
our inner lepers that need washing,
Mm.
we have to take care of them. We have to go
Mm.
in and attend to them because they support where we are at. And
Mm.
if we don't support them, then the whole thing collapses, and you can't stay wealthy by selling things to a people who are tearing themselves apart, even if you have managed to isolate yourself from them,
Yeah.
you know? So it becomes again that participatory knowing, whether it's with other people or it's with parts of ourselves. I think it starts with parts of ourselves. I think the more